First of all, thank you so much. You are the heart and soul of our party. In good times and bad, you're with us. And you continue to believe in the fundamental values of fairness and the fundamental values that all of us should be judged on the content of our character, not our skin, our gender, our race, or any other characteristic. There are three fundamental things that I see at the center of the choices we're making. I think health and education are critically important. I've been for trade colleges and universities, but I think we are in a very new economy. And the reason that I'm running is because I think we need a new fiscal and economic policy to create jobs, grow the economy, and to build the tax base and reduce the tax burden so we can continue to sustain our quality of life. So there's three things that I'm proposing. One is that we create some middle income tax cuts. The average after-tax income for middle class income now is $70,000. That's the median income. So I'm proposing to change what are deductions for things that you know, like child care and RSPs, and change them to grants. That creates about $300 to $1,000 a year and helps rebuild middle income, disposable income, what you take home, which is so critical to the recovery. Middle-income families have been losing out, and there are fewer of those jobs. The second thing that I'm proposing to do on the economy is to change the way we pay for universities and college education, which is required for about 70% of jobs, and just about all middle-income and better jobs. So rather than having people pay up front, like we do right now, is they would pay at the end, and they would have a tax benefit that would allow them to write off a good chunk at employers of their tuition, which is a system used in the UK and in Australia. That will guarantee almost every middle-income family's children and low-income families' children will be almost guaranteed to be able to get a university or college education or a trade, which will help grow our economy. And finally, we're in a very different economy. It's small, innovative businesses that are growing almost half of our jobs. And they're about 4.5% of our businesses. I'm just, last two sentences. Last two sentences, I apologize. I think you want to hear some substance. It's not just a bumper sticker you want. And I'll close by saying this. So what I'm proposing to do is an annual tax investment credit to bring down the capital gains credit. That'll create about $2 billion to deal with the shortage of capital that is preventing many of our small businesses. Those small businesses, less than 5% of businesses, are creating almost 50% of our jobs. Unheard of. So that's what I'm trying to do. Create jobs, get taxes down, rebuild the middle class, make sure that everyone has the education they need for a good job. Thank you so much for coming out. Thanks for your patience.